So, the end of last season wasn't a good deal for Clay. What's happening to him next season that you can tease us with?
As long as he had life, he had choices. The end of season 5, thank you. When Gemma does what she does, even he couldn't have foreseen that. Even he couldn't process it. And that was the final, the one thing that he was ready to stand and fight for and rebuild everything around is no longer on the table. So he's basically, and then of course he's being shuffled off to a place where there's a $5 million bounty on his head. And a bunch of whole bunch of dangerous dudes who don't give a shit about Clay Morrow. They want the money. So he knows that every moment, every breath could be his last. And his trajectory in season 6 is a man who's looking completely in the rearview mirror.
Is this going to be the most interesting season for you to play because of that shift?
I don't know. I'm not there yet.
Is he in survivalist mode, or is he going to kind of go back to strategizing a bit?
You have to watch.
Such a tease.
Because that's what the whole season is going to be about. If you're interested at all in watching the show to see what happens to Clay, that's what it is. Is he fighting at all, or is he done?
And what would you like it to be?
I always played him as a guy who is never done till it's done. So this thing of being alive and yet being dead at the same time is his biggest nightmare.
Is the break between him and Juice going to be irreparable? The fact that Juice might have betrayed him? You're not sure yet?
We haven't gotten to that.
This year marks the 20th anniversary of Chrono. So what are your thoughts on that and your career along with Del Toro?
Well, I met him 22 years ago when we were making Chrono. And I've said this a million times before, but he's had the biggest impact on the second half of my life as any human being on the planet, because Kronos was a truly independent movie, as far away from studios and executives and Hollywood as you could possibly get. In San Angel, Mexico City, surrounded by nothing but his closest friends, put together a little budget for him and protected him so he could make his movie. And I just went, holy shit, this is the way it's supposed to be. And so from that moment on, not only have I done close to 50 low-budget independent films looking for the next Del Toro, but I've become obsessed with launching my own independent film company. And it really changed my entire point of view. And then, of course, he kept coming to me with these gifts. You know, Blade 2, 2 Hellboy movies, and now Pacific Rim. So he really has affected my standing in the community. You know, how I'm viewed as an actor, my bankability, I mean, he revealed, if you have me in a movie, you know, this is what it looks like, you know. So he's changed my entire life. And of course, his wife and my wife are best friends. He's like the godfather of my kids, and I'm like the godfather. I mean, you know, it's very deep. It's very beautiful.
And Hellboy 3?
I'm fighting for it. I might be the only one.
No, you're not.